What's up, my cronies, and welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. Since my last video, where I failed at doing the Purist run, I have since gone on to beat the Purist, but I opened up my game and it's locked up again. It still says I beat all of these, but for some reason it's locked again. But, oh well. Hopefully I still have the items I unlocked for beating them. Well, all of them and the Purist run. You unlock something for beating all of the challenge runs. And then, of course, something for individually beating that one. So, beating the Purist run counted as me beating the game with Isaac, because I've already done it with Cain. I think for this video I will use Judas. Okay, so we got Cellar XL, which is not... Oh, already we get a trinket. Not a very good one, but still a trinket. So far these rooms have been pretty easy though. There's TNT in the corner, I wonder... It looks like it's kind of glitched. Huh. Anyway, this cellar hasn't been too bad so far. And Goat Hoof, which is a much better trinket. I think it raises your attack strength. And I'm very surprised I did not immediately die there. We got a few hearts. If we ever get hit, we can come back for them. Alright. So like I said in... I think I said in my last video, after I guess this is where I'm going to be hopping off for Isaac, regular Isaac videos at least. Whenever I beat the final boss with somebody on camera. Whether it be Judas here or someone else some other time. Whenever I get around to beating the final boss on film, I will quit with the regular Isaac videos. Simply because, you know, like, making one every day is kind of eh. And honestly, I'm running out of original stuff to show off in this game. But who knows, maybe an occasional run will be uploaded sometime. And also, I'm starting up summer classes on Monday. So, I'm gonna go and fight one of the bosses. That's different. What just happened? Okay, well at least I get a boss here. That was weird. The game is supposed to update today at some point, but I don't know when, and it hasn't yet, obviously, because things are bugging out, yo. And we get Pin, who is incredibly easy, and No One, who is even easier. We get the box, which I don't really like. And Tears Up, that's a great one. I still don't really understand what Safety Cap does, but it seemed to be nice. Now I'll have to find the item rooms. That was a weird glitch. But hey, if it does that on one of the later floors, I'll gladly accept it. Better than fighting the Mask of Infamy or whatever boss. I hate that boss. It takes so long and it's so difficult to hit. It's not that it's a super hard boss, it's just annoying. Alright, here's one of the item rooms, and we do have 2 keys, which means we will be able to open both items on this floor without any further drops. And this is the Super Meat Boy Super Fan, which gives you all stats up and kind of turns you into a little meat boy. It's a good item. It's basically the Halo, I believe. Pretty much. And going off to find the second item room. I'll not open that unless I get another key. Okay, easy room right here. This room, not a problem. I did pick up the 2 of clubs, which will double the amount of bombs that I have. Pretty sure that's what that one does. So I'll wait Let's see if I pick up any more bombs before I have to use any. I did pick up another key, so I'm probably going to go open that locked chest. But not after I open this. Oh my god, more all stats up. That's amazing. So I now have... I guess it doesn't raise your speed. It raises all stats with speed, I guess. Huh. I never realized that. Or maybe they changed it. Either way, I'm going to be a slow, strong behemoth. Those are probably two of the best possible items I could have got on the first floor. And also I'm going to... I guess I'll farm the blood bank a little bit because now I have more hearts, and a few hearts have dropped on the floor. Chariot, which basically gives me... what's that card called? Or what's the My Little Unicorn power-up for one use only. Not that great, but not terrible either. So sorry for spending so much time backtracking for this, but if I can pick up an early blood bag, that would be pretty amazing. Not yet. I'll explore in here first. Another easy room. And because I have to use a bomb, I'm going to use my 2 of clubs. And hey, there's another bomb. 6 bombs. And another locked chest, which I can't open. Wonderful. I'll pick up this heart real fast and backtrack all the way to the edge of the floor for that other heart. I'll probably use the blood machine a few more times. Maybe I'll get lucky. So for beating the... I guess technically beating the entire game with Isaac gave me an item called the D20, which is, I guess, somewhat similar to the D6. I don't really know exactly how it will reroll things, but I guess we'll see if I get it. And I'm not going to backtrack for the secret room. Why bother? And I'll use it one more time. Yeah, I'm done. So I like how there's still like a lot of blood and stuff in this room, even though I didn't even fight a boss in here. And if I find another... if I find another spacebar item, I can probably ditch Book of Belial because I'm so strong already. Wonderful. And time to see what's in this tinted rock. Also, I'll be able to get that coin. A small rock, more damage up. And a few coins in the secret shop, in the secret room, rather. This has been an exceedingly good run so far. Pretty sure I'm at max damage, if not more, because my tiers are rather large. And I'm shooting pretty fast too, my rate of fire is pretty good. Alright, I took so many stupid hits that I shouldn't have. I'll go fight the boss. Pete will die incredibly quickly. This is a poor layout for Peep. My favorite layout to fight Peep in is the one with the 2 sets of walls. Okay, so this is Mom's coin purse, which I believe gives me 4 pills. Full health, wonderful. Tele pills, which took me immediately to the item room. Can't complain with that. And there's a library up there, but okay, this is a new item I unlocked, so I do still have, even though the 10th challenge is still locked technically on my screen, this is an item I got for beating, I think, all of the challenges. And it's really good. Basically, it's Daddy Longlegs, and you see that shadow flying around? Basically, a giant leg will occasionally come down and stomp on enemies, and it's really strong and pretty good item to have, I would say. Yes, there's another key. I can open up the library and see if I can find something to replace this Book of Belial, because honestly, I don't really think I'll need it much anymore. If I can find a Book of Revelation, I'd take that. If I can find... I guess I might as well open the shop because I have 15 coins. Holy Grail half off. That is wonderful. So I'm now flying and have one more heart. And it was half off. So now I'm going to go visit this library. So I would gladly take, let's see, Book of Revelation and Necronomicon. That's a hard one. It's free, and I mean, I have max damage, so I'll take it. I think that's probably a good pickup. Now, if only I could find some speed. Because although I'm super godly powerful, I'm pretty slow. We'll see what this does. Bad trip. And I'll hang on to this full health pill for desperate times call for desperate measures. The Ouija board is tempting simply because I'm flying already. It's only one heart. I still have a lot more bosses to fight, which means I'll probably get at least one more HP up. I'll do it. Flying plus Spectral Tears is a really good combination, as evidenced by two items that do it by themselves. The Dead Dove and the... whatever the ghosty devil one is that I got in my first video. But basically you can fly behind rocks and shoot enemies from behind them, and it's really good. Might as well start using the Necronomicon on just random rooms, because why not? Not this room. Got another mystery pill. Which gives me 3 attack flies, which is one of my least favorite good pills, actually. And... whatever. And a key right before the item room. Fantastic. Brass knuckles, which will make my shots even stronger. It has a messed up looking Meat Boy head. Fly in here and grab more HP up. Except Monstro spawned right on top of me. But whatever, it's all good. No keys, so I can't open that. This room's just gonna be a joke. I don't even need to set off this TNT. And if I could find another key, I would probably backtrack to the shop again. Hopefully pick up a map or a compass. But no luck. Headless Horseman, which will give us a useless item. Unless it randomly drops a cube of meat, which I have seen before, actually. Nope, the pony, which I don't need. Moving on. Alright, Necropolis 1. Usually a floor that I'm kind of wary of, but I think it will be pretty easy. Because I'm so powerful. And I do have... why not? I'll just use the Necronomicon here. Glad I did not get hit by that thing. I'm getting hit by these guys. And I need the item room. I'll check for a secret room here. Nope. If I have a half heart dropped, I'll just pick up one of these. And that's the wrong way, and this is the right way. Well, I took some more stupid damage on that floor, or on that room, rather. These enemies that I normally hate are gonna go down incredibly easily. The tower, I'll hang on to that for a little bit. What I really want to do is get an HP and speed up. Since I have the full health pill, hopefully I'll get it soon. Hopefully it doesn't drop the IV bag, which is worthless. Mystery pill. Range down. Not too big of a problem. Super Gluttony, which I don't remember if I've fought on camera or not. Basically, he shoots both ways and, well, dies immediately, but let's see, that's 1.5 more hearts. Time to go farming. Nope, still nothing. And those are 2 full hearts, but I'm gonna go and explore the rest of the floor before I go get those. I really want at least 1 key, so I can at least get the item. Maybe I'll pay a visit to that slot machine. No, 1 more heart. And this is another room which is basically guaranteed damage unless you're flying. These cramped path and these enemies make for a bad time. Alright, fantastic. 1 key. There's the shop. So, really surprised I did not get hit by that explosion. And a missing page. I have the Necronomicon, so that's kind of worthless to me. Oh, I have 2 keys. When did that happen? Prayer card is a wonderful item. So is the Spirit Heart. And I'll wait to use it until after I beat the boss, because... let's see, 1 heart there, and then 2 other hearts. Because I am going to be using the blood machine a few more times, and of course that gets rid of your eternal heart first. Fantastic! HP and speed up. Just what I wanted. And in the item room we get the Mulligan, which will give me some attack flies as I hit enemies. And I'll pick up the tower card, because why not? This has been a phenomenal run so far, but still, something bad might happen. Because you never know with Isaac. But I probably couldn't have asked for anything better. Except maybe Dr. Fetus 2. And the Fallen's just gonna go down easy. Except I did get hit. And the Pact. More damage up. Not really what I needed, but... and why would I ever want any of those? HP up from the prayer card. Now at 6 hearts, 2.5 spirit hearts. And probably way beyond max damage, if that's possible. My tears are pretty big. Honestly, I should probably pick up something that isn't the goat hoof, but... missing page is kind of useless to me. Actually, I don't have the Necronomicon anymore. I probably should have taken it. Oh well. Stupid hit from a greed head. Lost a few coins. But we do have 15 coins again, which means I'm going to check out the shop. And there's nothing really I want, but since this is the last shop, might as well take the Spirit Heart. And that was kind of stupid, but we'll see what this tarot card is. the Hermit takes me to the shop, which there are no more shops, so I'll keep the tower card. As bad of a card as it is. Couple blast assists, which hit me. I'll just use that there, just to have a blood machine somewhere. Two headless horseman heads will die immediately. Okay, there's another item room. Item battle room, rather. And gladly take the Jesus juice and get out of there. I'm now completely machine gunning my tears. Oh, that was so stupid. Why'd I do that? I got greedy. And that's it. Not that I really need it, but it can't hurt to try. Okay, and a beggar, which I will donate to. The Joker, which will immediately take me to a... Well, I don't really need that, but at least I'll be able to get to the secret room. Do I really want to go to... Yeah, I might as well. It's better than the... It's better than the tower card. Okay, this room is interesting. I've never seen a room with just those spike traps and nothing else. Usually spike traps completely go away if you leave the room and then come back later for something, but tears up, not really needed, but I'll take it. And wonderful. Here's the item room and the boss room. Stigmata, damage and health up. And should I go back and finish those rooms? I might as well go check to see if I can fill up the prayer card. I probably should have just exited that room upon entering because the spike traps went away. Well, I will fight greed just to get one more charge on my prayer card. Also, he died incredibly quickly. And enemies in here, which means that after fighting Mom, I will have a full prayer card charge. Which means I'll get one more HP up. Which means probably as soon as I get to the womb, I will use the Joker card. Mom should go down incredibly quickly. Except I'm still going to get hit by the incredibly large stomping hitbox. And that's another glitch I've kind of noticed. When Mom dies, she kind of explodes and immediately does damage to me. However, we're down to Utero 1. And I'll use the Joker. Is that technology or technology 2? I don't really want either of them. Of course, the ghosting one is kind of pointless. I will skip out on this. Sorry, Satan. And now the name of the game is find the boss as fast as I possibly can. Ah, the benefits of flying. not that big of a fan of the utero rooms. The womb is much, much easier. I think this is Tears Up. Oh no, some attack flies. And another Joker card, wow. Looks like I'll be paying Satan another visit after this floor, of course. Because it's not like Satan will all of a sudden have new stuff for me here. And I'll hold off on using my prayer card. And hey, we found another secret room. Okay, a heart room. Nice. Magician, a worthless card. Troll Bomb. I just realized there's a message down at the bottom of the screen when a Troll Bomb shows up. Don't know if that was there before the expansion, but it's there now. And it looks like I picked the completely wrong way to get to the boss, which means a little bit of backtracking will have to happen. I'm gonna go through the secret room again. This will be to save some time. Daddy Longlegs is such a good item. I picked it up once before and I kind of died early on because I had low health and stuff, but this is a great item to have. And it's not like it just attacks once, it attacks as many times as it needs to. And here's the boss, which is Skull-X, who's incredibly easy. Except it looks like Daddy Longlegs is going to be a little useless on this fight. That doesn't matter because this boss has exceedingly low HP. And prayer card. Health up. And we're probably going to be good for this run. Hierophant. One of my favorite cards to have. Because even though it's not the straight up best card, that would probably be the Sun. I still enjoy... Actually, let me... Wait, I don't want to go down to the Sheol. I want to go to the new floor. I probably should have saved that for the Cathedral. You know, they say hindsight's always 20/20. Full health. And a library. Chemical Peel. Passive effect I didn't really expect to see here in the library. And Anarchist Cookbook, which is horrible. Oh, why'd I go in here? That's a big tooth. Tammy's head, not something I need. Chemical Peel I think I got in one of my first videos, and I didn't really... I think I noticed what it did, but I didn't say anything about it. Basically, every other shot is incredibly large and strong. So it's a relatively good upgrade to have, especially because since I'm at max damage already, it just makes every other tier huge. And when that tier happens to be a tooth, it makes for an incredibly damaging shot. Hopefully I can get lucky and find another Joker card so that I can go to the Devil Room on the Cathedral. 2 of diamonds, which doubles my money. Not really something I needed, but whatever. And since I have some Spirit Hearts, I might as well use the prayer card. Now, apparently, I think Spirit Hearts do get counted off-screen. Like when you have so many hearts that they kind of go off-screen. But I think a friend told me that normal hearts do not. Okay, another heart room. Because he said that he had hearts going off the screen, but they kind of really didn't actually go off screen. They just kind of ended. And this should be an incredibly easy fight. Usually in order to do this much damage to It Lives, you have to have some kind of special item, but not today, apparently. Okay, so I don't know if this was seen on film, but this is the new area you get to by stepping into the light. It's the Cathedral. And it's going to be incredibly easy. At least this time. Okay, we found another hidden room. Some pills. Attack flies, why not? Bad trip, no thank you. Okay, monster 2 in a room, he's just gonna die immediately. This is kind of a neat final area of the game. It looks a lot different from anything else you see throughout the game, which is nice. It's actually a relatively bright floor. I have 82 coins, might as well give to this beggar before the final end of the game. And HP up. Wonderful. I now have completely max health. And we'll go fight the final boss. If you don't know who it is, get ready to find out. It's Isaac. And this is an easy boss fight. Honestly, I could probably just sit down here in the corner and let the foot take care of things. I think the foot won't attack on its own. I think you might have to... whatever. Now, in this fight, it's good to have a specific setup, because I came into this fight as Eve with the technology 2. Isaac's just gonna eat it. Okay, so I unlocked a bunch of stuff. Don't know how I unlocked the Polaroid, but I know by beating this floor with Judas, I got the curved horn, which is a trinket, and I don't really know what it does. Anyway, time to view the final ending of the game. Turns out Isaac was a bad boy all along. Get in your box, Isaac. And that's it. Like I said, I was going to keep making videos until I beat the final boss on film. And that has now happened. So I'd like to thank all of you who have watched these videos. And keep checking back to my channel, because someday I may or may not bring back more Isaac. Especially if Zack Scott agrees to do the race with me. I think would be a fun idea. So look for that, and look for just a random Isaac run whenever. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.